Now, let's design the login form. In this case, we will again take the help of Bootstrap. So, let's take a look at the Bootstrap documentation. Then, go to the Quick Start menu in the Forms section. In this case, I'll use this codebase. So let's copy this codebase. Now, let's paste the code we copied after the CSRF token tag. Let's check if our form is working. Perfect. It's working fine. Now let's update the form as per our needs. We'll keep this form as simple as possible. So, first let's remove the Check Me Out option, we don't really need it right now. Remove the label option. Now, change the input type to text. We don't need the ID properties. Let's replace them with name equals username. This div is not needed. Let's remove it. Now we don't need this label for our password field either. So let's remove it. At this time, we don't need an ID for the password field like the username field. So delete it. And add the name property. So type name equals password. It is better to add a placeholder to the username field. So type placeholder equals username. And similarly we do the same for the password field. So type placeholder equals password. Let's refresh the browser and check how it's going so far. Our login form is complete. Nice. Notice that the username field exists as a text field and the password field exists as a password type. I think it would look better if this submit button was moved down a little. So let's add the BR tag and move the submit button down a little. Let's refresh the browser and check again. Yes, it seems to be right. Actually, we can continue with the design even if we don't give it much time. Just add required property for both username and password fields. Actually, username and password fields should be required, because users should know which fields the user has not entered. Refresh the browser and check if the fields are working properly or not. Let's leave the fields blank and click the Submit button. Look, I see an alert. Now just leave the password field blank and click the Submit button again. Yes, here alert has been shown as per our need. So our login form design is complete. Now our next target is to check whether the user is logged in or not. So, to check this, let's define a Django tag after the div tag and inside it write, if space user dot is underline authenticated. So if the user is logged in, then we will show some text, in this case I want to show welcome Tanvir. So, I am writing welcome Tanvir inside the h1 tag. Now we need an else statement. So to do that, type else inside the Django tag.